Okay. Ravina. Ravina Havole Nidrulid Bisu. Ravina's wife had a nether. Osla coming to Rav Ashi, and he came for Rav Ashi. Rav Ashi was his Rebbe. And he asked, Amalei Baal Maushi Yasa Shliach Lecharotas Ishto. Now, two ways you could actually be matir neder, either through HaTorah or Charota. Charota means you regret that you ever made it. Because if it becomes too difficult, so as a husband, is he qualified to be the shliach, to be matir? He's representing his wife. That's the shayla. Omalei, we'll see, there's Machlokes Rashi, the Ran and other Rishonim, what exactly the shayla is because ishto kagufo. Normally shliach doesn't work. But because ishto kagufo does, or no, another person's poshit, you could be a shliach. It's only the husband is the shayla, which we'll see in a moment. Omalei bal maushi asu shliach lecharotis ishto. Omalei im mechantin ein. Meaning, if the bezdin is there, he doesn't have to get the people together to be matir neder. Then the husband could represent the wife. What? No, it was after 24 hours. Maybe no. Told me this is b'derech haTorah or charota, right? If you hear it within 24 hours, then you could be able to say, I don't want it. But evidently, 24 hours passed. Okay? So he said, if the people are gathered, the bezdin, ilo lo. But if not. Shmami not la. So from Rav Ashi, from the whole interaction, Ravina and Rav Ashi were able to draw three halachas. Shmami no bal nasi shlich lecharotus ishto. Bal could be. Because it says, if the three are gathered, you could. Shmami no lo shori shenidro abasi the rabbi. Because he was a mumche, right? Ravina himself was an expert in kol haTorah kula. Right. What do you have to say? He could have been matir. He could have been matir. He's the bezdin, right? So because he was in the location of his Rebbe Rav Ashi, therefore he didn't do it. Shmami no ki mechantin shabedomi. Here, that if they gathered, then it's okay. But if they're not gathered, then it's not good. So let's take a look in the Ran. Baal mashi yasa shlich dartis ishto. Harambam so perek vav hilchos shvuos dafka baal hu di boilon. The Rambam it's only the baal. Why? Neisha baal ki ishto because the ishto kugufo. Avol odem ache pshitlon sheina nasa shliach tzor she'anode b'fnei amatir. The net has to be before the bezdin. Okay, that's the Rambam shita. V'ochi mukav Yerushalmi perek narim morosa the garsim nehosa ma'u lahatir al yedei meturgamon. Here, if you have an interpreter, right? Bar zucher is avid meturgamon. Yitzah for his wife. Lo chochma lemishma Aramaic. Yochanan spoke right. With the boy yimatir al yidei meturg mechalal. It seems to be over there from the Yerushalmi. The Shilas could use a turgam pshita lon that the shlich matir. I mean, it's only because the wife was present. Right. She didn't understand the language. Turgam machori dafka turgam over nami tamon koi because the wife. You got it? Abba yidei shlich lo hilgo chochem bebal dafkahu the boy. Child's only bal. But it may be a question even the bal's not qualified, which we'll discuss in a minute. Umaskina fil bal imachan fen ein lo lo why? Dabba gav di ishto kagu o lo bal hechod de machan avol de lemachan the lichmei lechat chilo gabe lo why? Kaven de mechabrito the milso she'ano de atmoshom zui shita zara because what? It's better the Baal the Watzleb should be there himself. Okay?
The wife should be there.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's not lechatchila. If they're there, you could do it. But if not, you have to go, then you get the person themselves. No. We'll see in a moment. Maybe that's why he came. I don't know who says that. Okay. Avo betosis pirshu behebel. Betosis just to the contrary. Just to the contrary. Listen to this. V'omra ajar b'gabi inishtal the pshita on shiochal hasu shliach. B'gabi bal dafku di boilon. The shiloh is only the husband. Why? Mishum d'chayshin nishim toch shenidri ishto koshin alov. First, it's bad enough his wife made a neder. because it's infringing on his life.
Good.
Correct? As a result of that, he wants this, get rid of it. Okay? So, even though his wife made an afcharota, he himself has charota that she made it.
Good.
So, and if he has to go and gather a group, it's even more so, because it's making his life more complicated.
Right.
We'll see. Kosher love, Yosef midaita b'chataroso. When the chacham will ask the shaila, he'll ask, by the way, under this, what have you made it? So he himself will add what his wife didn't even say. He can't say more than his wife would have said.
Right.
He's only representing his umaskinon. If he doesn't have to gather them, if he doesn't have to go and inconvenience himself. We're not concerned. He may add, say things that she didn't say. But if they're not gathered, there are two problems here. The husband has two problems. Firstly, he has a problem with her. She made a neder. So he's upset. He wants to get rid of it. The Torah, additionally, has to put it together. We're concerned that what he'll say charota, which the wife didn't say, he'll add to the charota. But let's say it's a third party. He says, since he couldn't care less whether the neder exists or doesn't exist, the third party. Now he quotes the Rash, the Rabbeinu Shimshon. Hear this? Normally you'd say you have to be before bed. No, you could even send it in writing. Yeah, listen. He says, even if the noder is not in the presence of the Bezdin could be matir. The Torah's chochem he kaforis habal, just as the Baal can be mayfair without the knowledge of his wife. Identically, the chochem he matir the neder without the knowledge of the noder. That's the Rash. That's Rabbeinu Shimshon. V'tanya b'sof kedushin. Isha Feru Vashem Yislach Lo. What's that speaking about? Right? We're going to get there yet. What if the husband was made for the neder? What does Hashem have to forgive us? Forgive her? She's not aware. She's not aware the husband was made for the neder. Medabi Isha Shenoja B'Nozav Shom Avayla Veifilov Hilo Yodo Lo Matzinu Chiluk Ben Afora Baal Lacharotis Atoras Chochem Ela Beloshem. That we'll see later, right? If a husband says Mutarloch, Chochem says Mufarloch, it's not valid. The husband has to say mufarloch, and the chacham has to say mutarloch. It's because it's a different process.
Right.
It's just termination regardless. That's the husband. The chacham has to get to the source of the neder. Why the neder is not a neder? Yeah. No, that's a different process. It's a different process. But everything's the same. Just as Hatorah is not in the presence of the wife. Right? She's not aware of it. Charota could also be. Shmami no. Further. Omer Rav Shimon Zvid, Omer Rav Yitzchak Bar Tavud, Omer Rav Chio Aricho, Dvei Ravacha, Omer Rav Zeir, Omer Lotzav Rachanino, Omer Rav Meisha B'Shei Rav Yehuda Rabbi Lloyd. Just listen to this list of people. The others, Howard. Okay. Omar. Let's see the what's his name here? The Tikkunim. Hey. Omer Reb Chanino, Omer Rebbe. Yes, he has the girsa. Omer Reb Chanino, Omer Rebbe. Okay. Omer Reb Zer, Omer Reb Loza, Omer Reb Chanino, Omer Meishim Shed Reb Yehuda Reb Eloi. My dechsiv, V'zorch lechem Yirei Shmi. Hear this? It will shine for you the Yirei Shmi, Shemesh Tzedakah. Elam the Adam Shem Yirein, Lohotzi Shem Shemayim Levatolo. Hear this? The people they fear, meaning because of the reverence of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, they will not say the name Hashem in vain. Shemish Tzedakah Marpeg. It will be Shemish Tzedakah Marpeg. Aleph, the Pasuk. It's a Pasuk in Malachi. V'zorch lechem Yirei Shmi, Shemish Tzedakah Marpeg, B'chnofeo, V'tzosam, Ufishtem, Ke'eglei Marbeg. And you'll be there and basking like calves of Marbeg. Let's see what it means. So what does it say? The sun heals. Then when you see the rays of the sun filtering in, it looks like dust in the air. When you see that heals. That has a healing power. Because it says over here that this Richas HaShemesh, the rays of the sun, it says Marpek. Uplead Rish Lakish argues has nothing to do with this. Rish Lakish argues Rabbi's interpretation of the Pasuk Malachi. Doma in Gehenim lo lamabo. You this? After coming Mashiach, there's no Gehenim. Elo HaKadosh Baruch Hu motzi chamin artika. Hashem will take the sun out of its sheath. Tzadikim misrapim bo. Whatever deficiencies the tzaddik has, he'll bask in the sun. The rays will extract, and whatever the impurities are, to the person should heal. Rishon nidonim bo. And the Rishon, they're going to be consumed by the rays of the sun. By the rays of the sun. Zion over here. Rega. Tzadikim misrapim bo. Yeah, misrapim bo. Shabdi donim bo. Shenema v'zorchel chem yirei shmi shemesh. For the old elish misandim bo, actually they become pampered. They become shenemar v'yotzosem ufishtem kegli marbek. Or shabdi donim bo. Shenema hine yom bo boya katanur. It'll burn them like, scorch them like an oven. They'll be consumed. Let's see, the run. No, I skipped. Where's the one before? Yali. No. Yeah, let's see the run here. Yeah, 1 second. Shema mino lo yali lemisha nitra basur derabi. It's not proper. It's not appropriate. Yali eno nire. Kloima shim lokein ravina atzmo hoyematir. You know, the gear says eno noy. Lo yali eno noy. Not nire. It's not appropriate. Kloima shim lokein ravina atzmo hoyematir nere ishto. What do you have to go to Rav Ravashi? He was qualified himself. The Mishnah says in the Goyim that a person has a lesion, even though you're an expert, he can't evaluate his own lesion. So you're also, the neder is his neder. Not even the lesions of a relative. A person, you could be the most qualified, you can mat any neder, but not your own. So we rule like Rabbi Yudah. So we have a problem with our Gemara. What's the Gemara bring me a raya here? A proof that you're not matir in the location of your Rebbe. It's Nidrei Ishto. It's the arm of his wife. He's not qualified. That's only to be matir independent. He was a samcha. He was a balka kol tarakula. So that you can't do yourself. But let's say you have two other people together with you. You qualified. So why do you have to come to Ravashi? Right? It says a bechor to see if it's blemished or not. You're permitted to pass judgment on somebody else's animal, but not your afiloch. But if he wants to join with two ordinary people, he can. So you see if he's together with others. We're not concerned, okay? It's not only because we suspect, but because it's like the person himself. He says, even if you want to make a differentiation that Ishto Kagufos, he's not qualified, even with others, what do you have to go to Ravashi? He could have asked 3 of his Talmidim, they should be the Bezdin. Why do you have to come to Ravashi? The answer is because that's his Bezdin. It's a disrespect. Because as he has to honor his Rebbe, his Talmidim have to honor the Rebbe. Okay? What about the Gemara? What about Acherim? You want to put somebody else in Nidui in the presence of your Rebbe, can you or not? Shamto, afilu ba'asra, the Rabbi Yochid Mufcha Shari Shamto. Hani lab b'hai uvdid napkadon. It's not extracted from this. Ela aidi domer lo yali misha nidra ba'asra the Rabbi komet gami Shamto Shari. Right? If it's a Shamto, it says we skipped it. We skipped that piece. It says Shamto afilu ba'asra the Rabbi Yochid Mufcha Shari Shamto. Now the question: what's a Yochid Mufcha? We didn't read it inside. But a person's a mumche. Hochi lav mehai uvde napkla and aidi domer lo yali misha nidra ba'asra Rabbi komet degabe Shamto Shari. But if it's a chayrim, yes. By yochid mumche. Now this is the shot. Machlok Shishonim is. What does it mean a yochid mumche? Normally a mumche means a samuch, means you're ordained from Moshe Rabbeinu. Like by a bezdin, they command you have a dafka samuch. means you have to literally be ordained like being a member of the Sanhedrin. Below Nihiro. The Ran says it's incorrect. As long as he's an outstanding chacham, proficient in all laws and dorim, he's able to nullify the neder even without a bezdin. Why? Amadu Rafuna Rosh. It says Rosh Roshi Amatos. When it speaks about first number, it says Roshi Amatos, right? But Rafuna Lav Samuchu, right? Rafuna himself wasn't a Samuch. Yet we find Rafuna, he was matir nedarim. Here, our Gemara. Rafuna, he would have been matir in neder if not, right? Who's a chacham who could? Man, Rav Nachman could go now. No, Ivor Rav Nachman lo havi samuch. Rav Nachman himself was the musmach, right? Alma koshu Rav Muvok shari nidra. So we see clearly from these proofs, these rayas, that when it says mumche doesn't mean mumche like a bezdin. It means you're proficient, you're an expert in this area. Okay. Just as three ordinary people could nullify a neder if there's no mumche. The nidu nami nedu. Because nidu has the same status as a neder. The amino and so perkdal the mises. Beuvde to rebloza huter a neder. Alma nidu nami neder mikri. He refers to undoing a nidu. He says huter neder. Okay, that's a Ramam zal perek zayin hilchos Talmud Torah. Okay, hi chiga du yuma masi. Right? What's the name? Rabbi says that the rays, what looks like dust coming through the window, that heals. Here, again, we're not talking about the Gehenna. We're talking about after resurrection. We're not talking about Gehenna. The Vari Gehenna Lu Rishoyim El Osid Lovo Lachtichas Amesu Koma. Osu Rishom Shu Lecherpas the it says they'll be resurrected, then they're going to go into the oblivion. How are they going to go into the oblivion? Hashem will take out the son of a chief, and they're going to just be consumed. Kedechsiv v'deniel lo yi nidona b'gehenim el b'hai dina shechosh baruch mo yotzi chamo min artiko deshu elu mitztarin yisrapu botzet, and simultaneously the tzaddik will be healed. V'ochanami mukab hedge perkam david yizor lach tchias mesim. Omar here was speaking about after tchias mesim. That's lost at level. Okay, next Mishnah. Okay. Person says kinidre rishoyim. Right? He said, "Knidre shoim lo ochal, lo ochalach." Let's say he says that. This is a kinui. He didn't say neder. He says, "Knidre rishoim lo ochal, neder benozir ubekorban ubeshvur." It's considered a yad for a neder, for a nozir, and a korban, and for shvur. It's an oath. It's a yad for every one of these. What about kinidre ksherim? Let's say use the term like the nedarim of ksherim. Proper Jews, lo maklum. Why? Because a kosher doesn't make a neder. Doesn't make a neder. Rishoim, the Ram will say Rosh doesn't mean the person is truly evil. The person who's not really careful in certain areas, he's classified as Rosh in that area. So if you use the term kinedri Rishoim, that's a proper expression to make a neder. Kined Rishoim, it says they don't make nedarim, so there's no such thing as nidri ksherim. What about if he says kinidvosam, like the nedava of air, which kasherim do, that it's neder, benozer, bekorban, then it is. It's all that. Let's see the Ran. Nidre Rishoim, neder, benozer, bekorban, korban. Ephraim, you following? Okay. Nami pirusha diyodosu. Here it's coming to explain examples of what a yad is. Vashim digmor dochigam. Im oma kinidre Rishoim hareini. Wait a second. He said, I should be like Nidre Rishoim hareini. Nazir over the funnel, and there was Nazir passing by. Kinidre Rishab Hareini. I want to be like him. If a person says, I want to be like him, right? Harehu Nazir. V'chenim Oma Kinidre Rishoim Olai. What is Olai? It's upon me. Chayv Korban. Umistavra Nami Davkik Shoysa Behema Umunachs Lefonov. When he said Olai, there was an animal before him. Chenami imoma kinidri rishom himenu shlo ochal. We talk about the neder. Kinidri Rishoim Heimenu Shlo Ochal that I will not eat. V'yakika Munach Lefonav, and there was a loaf of bread there. Harehi B'Shvuah Shlo Yochlenu. Umachai V'Chol Hani Ki Omar Kinidri Rishoim. If he uses the term Nidri Rishoim, it's a neder, it's a shvuah, it's a korban, whatever. Shei Rishoim Darkad Lidum Chol Elu. That's the way Rishoim they make nedarim shvuah, so they do it. Umemnei Roy Lasus Kain, because it's something not proper to do, it should be discouraged. Korlei Nidri Rishoim. Shei Rishoim Heim La'osa Dover. It doesn't mean they're really evil. It means in this area they're totally lax. No, not lax. They're lax. Kainir Beinai. That's the Ram's understanding. What about he says Kinidri Ksherim? Afal Gav the Omar Hareini Olai Heimenu. He said Heimenu Voyanozir or Behemo Kiko Lefonov Loma Klum. Why? It's nothing. Sharei in Akshem Nodrim. Shein Rashor Lach Lasus Game, because it's something which they don't do this. There's no such thing as Nidri Ksherim. There's no such thing. It's like saying, I'm not making a neder, it should be. So he said, you're not making a neder. Let's say he said nidvas rishoim, because the Mishnah says if he would say nidvasom, then the dove of a kosher, yes. What about he said nidvas rishoim, loma klum lefishein rishoim nodvim. They don't give in a generous way. Shemoy nodvim enim rishoim lo sedover. Because if they do Nadava, because Nadav means you're much more careful. Mm-hmm. They're not careful. A Rosh is not careful. That's why we class him as a Rosh, because he's lax. Okay, let's see the Gemara. Okay, Vosam Neder Benozir Bekorban, Shirak Sherim is not Vim, Heim Bekorban Benizirus, Hilkoch, Yomar Hareini, Voyanozir, Over Lefonov. Harehu Nozir, V'chiyoma Olai, V'behem Munach Lefonov, Havalek Komer, Harehu Korban Nedova. Avol Shvuah, wait a second, Lo B'chayv Afilu Hoi Kika Munach Lefonov. Even if there's a Kika there, why? V'omer Heimenu Shlo Ochal, V'yishkem Nishbon Lo'olam. A kosher doesn't make a Shvuah. Why? V'avagav Dermin Le'el L'zruzei Nafshai Nishmoy. We had before, right? For a person to motivate himself. Right? Even right? We quoted Pasuk in Tehillim, right? The Pasuk, David says, Nishbati v'kayemo, right? That's David. And the verse says, L'zuruzi nafshi, make it. L'dvar mitzvah shua lo mikri, right? L'dvar mitzvah ahi shua lo mikri nedava. That's not called nedava. It's not, no, it's not nedava. Sharei kvar heim l'chuyovan l'chaim se mitzvah. There we're talking about you're motivating to do something that you're already obligated. Right. If you use the term nedava, that means you're accepting something upon yourself b'shvua that you're not obligated to do. V'ikol l'meid, he says, it's terrific what he's saying now. It says it's everything, but it leaves out shvua. Because kshem don't make a shvua. The dove has nothing to do with it. L'zruzi nafshayu. But what are you being mizarz yourself? To learn. So to do the mitzvah. To do a mitzvah, you can't call that nedava. You're obligated. It's only to motivate him to do the mitzvah. Now he's asking a question. We say it's a neder, right? The expression davar only applies to the object. Neder is what? Is the object. We only differentiate between zu and olai regarding a korban. I say, I will bring an olai. Hare olai. Zu means the animal's consecrated. So the differentiation where the animals or the person. 1 second. A nazir is only one way you're a nazir. You become a nazir. I am a nazir. You understand? You can't use the term, it's the object or it's the person. Right? It's not he swears, he says, I will be a nazir. What's neder? A neder means the person doesn't give it fully out of his generosity of his heart. The dov pirusha b'shadam know the Yosef ben nidvas nafsho. The person gives with a fuller heart. Ushemaisov Yosef ritzuyim, and it's something which is more acceptable. Mishamochi amina neder harehu harei olai, visheinu misnadev legamri. Kevon shalifishu achshav. Yeah, this he's saying something interesting. Harei olemi. A person puts his money where his mouth is. That's we see you holding there. I will. Maybe yeah, maybe not. So harei olai. That's what we call neder. You're not there yet. Nedava is an expression of generosity. The animal should be, right? The nedavu v'omer harei zu. V'shmisnadiv nidru yoser rotzui. V'kem shezehu pirushim shel nedrin dava apinoz api she'en neder shel neziros el binyan echod. Even though by neziros a nozir is a nozir, just the thing as olai was there. Misha kavod shel ritzuya yoser kori neziros and dava. If it's a qualitative neziros, which Gemara is discussed on the second side of the page, where a person will not have charota. Gemara tells over the story Shimon HaTzadik, right, with this person that he did it l'shem shamayim. That's called nedava, because he did it out of the goodness of his heart. They have ulterior motives. When they make themselves into a nazir, and therefore later they have charota. When they really becomes complicated, let's say become contaminated, they have charota. What do we even have to get involved? A person who's a kosher, when he makes himself into a nazir, it's with a full heart and with the greatest level of sincerity. There's no trace of aveira. Therefore, we refer to then naziros as a gift. Who is that? What is the example? As the Gemara will explain. It says, the Gemara says on the second side of the page, Shimon HaTzadik never ate of the korban of a nazir who became contaminated, because he also has to bring korbanos. But he ate of one person. He was a person, a beautiful-looking person who had beautiful black locks of hair. He came, and he brought his korban, and then he asked him, "With such handsome, you're so handsome. Why are you shaving off your hair?" He says, "I'll tell you the story." He says, "I was a shepherd for my father, and I took the sheep to a pool, and I saw my reflection, and my Yetzer Hara says to me, you know something, the world is yours. Take advantage." So he said, I accepted immediately upon myself to be a nazir, that I'm going to shave off this hair, because the world is not my world, it's Hashem's world. So because he saw that he did it with such purity, with any really for the Shem Shemayim, even though later, when he became Tomei, this man will never have charota. It's not now he regrets, because when he became a Nazir, it wasn't to impress anybody. You never have people say, I'm a Nazir. 30 days and I'll impress people. They'll think I'm a great tzaddik. This man wasn't to impress anybody. It was really to maintain himself. So therefore, that kind of Nazirus is called Nedava. But an ordinary person makes himself a Nazir, who knows? You know why he made himself into a Nazir. The Karbanos are the same Karbanos. But Shimon HaTzadik would not eat of anybody else's Karban, because it was lack, but his, he ate from. Okay? Let's see the Gemara now. So it says in the Mishnah, if you say Kinidru Rishoyim, it could be a Nazir, it could be a Nazir, it could be a Korban, it could be a Shua. V'dilma hochi kamar, Kinidru Rishoyim, lo nodrano. Okay? Maybe we're saying it's a Yad. Maybe when it says Kinidru Rishoyim, maybe it means he doesn't want it to be. Lo nodran, it should not be a neder. Right? If he just said Kinidru Rishoyim, right? He didn't say Harei Olai Kinidru Rishoyim. He said Nidri Rishoyim. He wants nothing. What did he say? He says Kinidru Rishoyim. Omer Shmuel Omer Kinidru Rishoyim Harei Olai. He said Nidru Rishoyim, I'm accepting upon myself. Veimenu. Hareini Nazirus Olai. What? Either he said Hareini Olai Veimenu, Hareini Nazirus Olai, Bekorban Heimenu. Beshvua Hareini, what's the Aleph? Hareini ben Nazirus. He said Hareini ben Nazirus. So when it says Hareini, what does he say by Nazirus? He said Hareini. So when I asked Dilma Hareini Betainis, he says, I will be. How do you know Hareini means Nazirus? I will be. Maybe I will be in a state of fasting. How do I know it means that? And the Ran says because we're going now that Shmuel holds Yodayim Shein Muchichos Lo Have Yodayim. So if it go either way, what is it? It's nothing. So how are we saying over here when he says Hareini? I will be. We're interpreting to be Nazir. Maybe he says Hareini, I will be in a state of fasting. So it's unclear. And Shmuel holds the Yodayim Shein Muchichos Enu Yodayim. On my Shmuel, show you knows over the phone of. When he says Hareini, a Nazir is passing, he says, I will be. Meaning I will be like him. But you didn't say the words Nazir.
Right.
The answer is, but if you're based on the principle of Yad, if we know exactly what you mean, even an abbreviated statement is as if you said the full statement. Right? That's our Gemara says, Hey menu b'shvua. He says, Hey menu b'shvua. What does Hey menu mean? Right? We say Hey menu means shvua. He says, Hare olai. Hare. I don't know how he expressed it. No. What do you say? Hey menu. How do you say Hey menu? So must deal me Hey menu dachilna. Come on. Maybe he's swearing that he's going to eat. Maybe he's swearing as Hey menu. I will eat of that. Amar Rava Domar Hey menu shlo ochal. He said Hey menu shlo ochal. Somewhere says Yochem I remember. Right? But he didn't say the word shvua. He says, hey, of it, I will not eat. I will not eat is what? Okay. That's on the person. But he didn't say the word shvua. Kamash malon hadain. Right? What's the aleph? Lamasik shvum pumi kamash malon hadain. But he takes that hadain. Kamash malon, that even though he didn't say the word shvua, that's a yad. Since heimenu olai. Heimenu shlo och. What is the connotation shlo? I will not eat. Let's say, for instance, I will not eat that bread, that particular loaf of bread. Heimenu lo ochal. But you didn't say, you say the word swear. That's yad. Yad. Okay? Let's see the Ran. No. We're talking about the loaves in front of him. Heimenu of it. The loaves in front of him. Of it. Yes, it's yad mochiach. He knows over the phone of even though the nose is before him, he has to say, Kinidre Rishoim Hareini. I am making a neder like a Rosha, because Rishon make Nedarim. A kosher doesn't make Nedarim, because you may not be able to fulfill it. So therefore he says, Kinidre Rishon Hareini, and there's another passing before him. Avokiyom Hareini Lo Klum. Why? Lo Domi Lo Ma'aho. It's not like saying, I want to be. Dabi perkam dushin havale nozik shnos over the phone of bishum daho lishnum alyo umahani aval hareini. Here he has to add besides hareini. He's asking a good question. The Gemara says in Kedushin, a nuz is passing before you and say ahei. I want to aho like this, like this. Then what do we say? That's Yodayim Mochichos, and you're a Nazir. Right. But yet, we're saying, if he says, Hareini, I want to be, and the Nazir passes before you, we say, unless you say, Nidru Rishoyim, you're not a Nazir. You have to say, like the netter of a Rosha. Aval Hareini, Ilavdo Meknidri Rishoyim. If he didn't express it as that, Beis, Rega, takes out, Lo mashum do midi. Came Pisha Rabosai. He says it's difficult. With the friendship between Aho and Hareini, it means the same thing, right? I want to be, or Hareini, I am. Yeah, what the Ran says. He says that's what the Ran says. That's what his Rabbeim. The friendship between if you say Aho and Nazir pass, then you're a Nazir, even though you didn't say Kinid Rishoim. But here, when you say I want to be, even though Nazir goes, it's nothing. He says doesn't make any sense. Why is Hareini a less of a connotation than Aho? That's what he's saying. You don't have to say Kinidri Rishoyim. If you say Hareini and Nazir passes before you, what's the halacha? You're a Nazir. It's like the Mercy of Kedush, that's Aho. What about if he says Kinidri Ksherim Hareini? Ksherim. Even the Nazir, it's nothing. You know why? Because it's contradictory. Right. That means you say, I don't want to be a Nazir. Kinidre Ksheira means you don't want it, because a kosher, A person who's a proper Jew doesn't make Nedarim. So that's you saying, I don't want to be. Like the Gemara says in Kedush, like saying, Aho, boy, Nozil Fonav, Harizen Nozir. Here, tremendous difference between halacha. According to his rabbeim, they differentiate between Hareini and Aho. If you say, I want to be Aho, like that,
Good.
then you're a Nozir. Hareini, you're not a Nozir. He says, no. Hareini, Aho is the same thing. A Nozir passing before you say, Aho, like that, or I want to be, you're a Nozir. That's Yad. But if you say, Kinidre Ksherim, Hareini, then it's nothing. Why? Because in that essence, you're saying, what? I don't want to be a Nazir. Somebody asks a question, maybe heimenu means of it, it means eating. Well, let's get back to the Gemara. So what does the Gemara say? Somebody asks a question. There you go. We're saying, Heimenu b'shua. Someone says, I dilma Heimenu dachilno. What's the Gemara's called? Dilma Heimenu b'shua. Dilma Heimenu b'achilo. Of it. Heimenu. Heimenu b'shua. Dilma Heimenu b'dachilno komar. Right? Maybe it's a netter. Of it I will not eat. Maybe it's a netter. Why is it a Amar Rava? The Omar Heimenu shlo ochal. Yeah? What does it mean? I will not eat. I will not eat is what? Is the person.
Right.
So he says, if so, what's the chiddush? It's understood that's a shvua. No, about the same, but since he didn't say the word shvua, kamash malon, okay, kinidrek sheirim lo maklum. Right? It's nothing because a kosher doesn't make a neder. What about if he says kidnad vosam? But he says like a kosher gives a nedova. And the Ran just, what does nedova mean? Out of generosity, the sincerity of your heart. Right? Ksherim do that. Then it's neder, it's nozir, korban, but not shua. Right? The Ran explained shua not. Because a kosher doesn't take an oath. Mad tanud shani bein neder l'nedova. Who makes it differentiate from neder? We're saying a kosher makes a neder, makes a nedova, but does not make a neder. Who makes that differentiation? Lema lo Remei lo Rebuda. See, it's not going like Remei or Mishnah, not like Rebuda. Gemara's quite a brisa. Quotes a pasuk in Koheles. Shlomo Melech says, the Tanya. Shlomo Melech says, Tov ashelo tidor, mishet tidor v'lo tishalim. Then it says Tov. That's the first pasuk. It's better not to make a neder and not to fulfill the neder. Then it says, but you know what the best is? Tov mizeh mizeh sheino no der koliker. But the best thing is, because then he says, it's the best not to do anything. So Rameir says, it's better, even if you make a netter and you fulfill the netter, it's better not even make the netter initially. Why? Because there's a chance you won't do it. You won't do it. The pasuk. Kashetido neder leilokim. Here, al ta'achel shalmo. This is the words of Shlomo Melech. Ke chayfetz b'ksilim es asher tido shalem. What you bring in there shalem, but tov asher lo tidor b'shetido v'lo tishalem. But it's best not to make the netter whatsoever. Okay? So he says, tov mizeh mizeh. But what the best thing is, shein anoda kolika. That's how Rameir interprets the pasuk. Rabbi Yudomino, tov mizeh mizeh noder mishalim. If you bring the netter, it's good. Even netter. Yeah, but factually, but when you make a netter, you realize you're taking a chance. You may not fulfill it.
Right.
So he's going to explain it in a minute to Ron. A person who's a kosher, when he makes a netter, he understands that initially making a netter has no value. Some people say, you know something, I committed myself that I fail later. You can't blame me for that. My intentions were proper. That's the way the ordinary person thinks. A tzaddik, when he says that, there's no such thing as intention. When he said it initially, he's going to carry through on that. The ordinary person says, you know, the main thing is my intention. That I got tripped up later, I won't be faulted. Shlomo says you make a big mistake. If intentions have no value unless it comes to fruition. That's what Shlomo is telling the ordinary guy. Don't fool yourself. Don't delude yourself. Not only is it not positive, there's going to be a claim against you. Therefore, you know better keep quiet. Okay, so the Gemara says, I feel tamer Reb Meir. I'll tell you the mission could even go like Reb Meir. Yeah? That there's such a thing as Nidra Rikshain. What is it? Kikam Reb Meir ben Neder. Where does Reb Meir says it's better, even if you're going to pay the neder, it's better not that's by a neder. Ben Nozi Lokam, Ben Nedova Lokamer. What's a Nedova? Nedov means you're donating the object. Immediately the object is being consecrated like a korban. Okay? Ben Nedova Lokamer. Voktoni Kinidvosam. Neder. This is when you use the lotion of Nidvosam. It's a neder, Nozi, and korban. So you see, it's a neder. We're saying the Mishnah is going to remain, but Remain says neder under no circumstance is a kosher. So how could you tell me what it says? A person says kin nidvas ksherin. It could be a neder. Remain says neder is the antithesis of a kosher. A proper Jew doesn't make neder. He makes the dovo. So he says Tony not neder, but nodav, right? No, it could be a nedovo, it could be a nozir, it could be a korban. The nozir ube korban maishna, noided the low. We're saying it could be the three, but neder not why. One we say the same thing, you get tripped up. Let's say a person consecrates an animal, and then afterwards you don't bring the animal to the azora. So you're in violation of Baltachir. Right. So why does Rameir only say we're saying now? What is it not good to do? Is a neder, even the dover you can be messed up. Right, because there's a chance you may not bring it. Dilma osi boli de takolo. If so, the dove nami lo. So the dove also should be low. You should not do. Dilma osi but de takolo. Someone says no. Kill lazoki. This is similar. You'll do it in the dove like Hill did in the dove. When Hill lazoki brought in the dove, Nathan Norman is important. When Hill lazoki brought in the dove, you know what he did? He brought it to the entrance of the azora of the sanctuary. So it was an ordinary, he couldn't, and he was consecrated there, and immediately the Kohen would take it. So there wasn't a chance there was going to be any violation. If he would let it consecrated in his hometown, even in Yerushalayim. Then are you going to bring it or aren't you going to bring it? They could always, something could delay your bringing it. You know, it's a problem. You'll be in violation of Baltachi. You're not permitted to delay bringing the korban. But what about if he brings it to the Pesach Hazorah, to the entrance of the sanctuary? And he consecrates it there, and the Kohen takes it immediately. So there, Nedava, if he would say Harei Olai, that's neder. I accept it on myself to bring a korban. It's not simple. You may bring it, you may not bring it. Rameir says under no circumstance do you do that. But if you're a kosher, how do you do it? You do it like Hilazoking. So since it's not possible, there should be a pitfall, therefore the kosher does it. The Tanya, Omru al Hilazoking Shlumoal Odom Boloso Kol Yomov. Yeah, this. Nobody ever was in violation of benefiting from his korban. Also, when you consecrate a korban, it's not only baltachir. What happens if somebody mistakenly benefits from your animal? So you created a pitfall. So it also has a negative side to it. Okay? So what did he do? He brings it when it's non-consecrated. The Ran explains to the Pesach, to the entrance of the Azorah. Of course, you can't bring the animal into the Azorah because you're not permitted to bring an animal that's Chulam Azorah, right? So it means the entrance of the sanctuary, Umagdisha, then he would consecrate it, V'somich Oleo, and he would do Smicha, V'shochta, and then he'd slaughter it. He would slaughter himself, right? The Gemara says in Tzvachim, that that even a non-Kohen is qualified to do Shchit. He checked it himself. So Gemara says, Hanicha Nidova de Karbonos. That's very good. Nidova of Karbonos. Nidova de Naziris Michael Meimar. What's Nidova? By a Korban, we say, Harei Olai. Rameir discourages that. It's better you shouldn't get involved because it can create problems. Nidova, you're able to do the Korban like Hill did it. Now, how do you do Naziris? Naziris means it has to be with such pure intent. What is an example of Nidova? Listen to the story. Tanya. Omar takes out. Omar Shimon Atzadik. Omar Rebbe. Shimon Atzadik. No. Shimon Atzadik. Omar Shimon Atzadik. Miyomai lo achalti asham nozi tomei. He says he never partook of a guilt offering of a nozi tomei. When a nozi becomes contaminated, he has to bring an asham, a guilt offering, before he's able to start counting again. Okay? He came in contact with the dead. So that cancels Naziris. He has to bring a chatas, an ola, and an osham. Ela echot. He says there was one time he ate of the osham of a tomei. Of a nazir became tomei. What was the story? Pamachas ba'odem echot. Nazir min adorom. There was this nazir. He came from the south. For Isav shu yifei einaim. He had beautiful eyes. V'tov roi, and he was handsome, phenomenally handsome. Tzusosav sturo slow taltalim. His locks of hair were arranged like taltalim, like rows of fruits.
Yeah.
How does he explain the taltalim? Rows of fruits. Omarti lo b'ni maro is lahashkes esarach zeh hanoyer. Why do you choose to destroy such beautiful hair? Shimon HaTzadik asked him, why are you destroying?
Yeah.
You're so handsome, and the hair is so beautiful. Why are you destroying it? Omar li, so he answered me. Roeh hayisi la'abo b'iri. He said, my father shepherded our town. Halachtu malzmayim in amayon. I went to draw water from the spring. Nestakalti b'bur shali. Yeah, and I saw my reflection in the water. Upochas ala yitzri. And all of a sudden I was overtaken, overwhelmed with my evil inclination. Ubikesh lo denim in olam. And he wanted to literally that I should forfeit my life in this world. Meaning that I should do anything I want because of my handsomeness. Amarti lo Rosha. So he said to the Yetzirah, Rosha, you evil one. Lomatom is God ba'olam. He referred to himself. He referred to himself, you evil one. How could you pride yourself ba'olam she'enu shaloch? In a world that's not, it's Hashem's world. Right? B'mishu osid lios rimav soleah. How could you pride yourself? World that's you're a nothing. Ultimately, you could be food for the maggots and the worms. This is what he spoke to himself. Havoda, he says, I swear, sha'galchech l'shamayim. I will cut you, I will shave you off. L'shem Hashem, meaning he accepted it on himself Nazirus. That what precipitated him to become a Nazir. Miyad amarativ neshachtiv arosho. Immediately, when Shimon HaTzadik heard what motivated him to become the Nazir, he kissed him on his head. Shimon HaTzadik. Amartil b'ni kamocha yirbu nazir nizirus b'Yisrael. Like you, with such pure intent, that should be the motivation for people to make themselves Nazirim. For no other reason, only purely the Shem Shemayim. Olecha kosav ome ishki aflidor nezer nazir lahazir lashem. This is truly lashem. Okay? So you have a case in Nazirus. Nedava, right? Nidvos ksherim, nazir. That is an example. If you do it kula l'shem shemayim, that's, as the Ran explained, with that level of purity, that's the dava. Let's take a look in the Ran. It's gewaldig. Kikam Rav Meir ben Neder ben Novel Komar Dekrolo Eirel ben Nedor Velomdo. Somewhere says I Voktoni. The Mishnah says Kinedvosam. If you use it, says Nidvas Kesherim. It's Neder ben Noziv Korban Dalma Shak Sherim Nodrim. Here you find even a kosher makes a Neder. Vechimotz is looking at him. So how could you say the Mishnah is one like Rav Meir? Umetartzina Tnid Nodav, not Neder Nodav. Pisha Bosad Hakusha Bedinhu Davimotz Lakshui Le Aguf the Masnisin. Is this question more clear than Masnisin Mashma Shenaksherim Nodrim? The Mishnah says, without review, the Rameh, we could ask right away in the Mishnah. It says, Nidvas, Ksherim, right? We say, a kosher doesn't make a neder. Then it says, you know something? It could be a neder. It seems to be contradictory. The Ran's Rabbeim asked, the Mishnah, we could ask the question regularly on the Mishnah. Mirton Nigri Ksherim, Loma Klum, Basochitoni, Neder, Elami, the Mikora Dayik Mastis and Gufa, the Mafli Mi Neder and Dover. Originally, the Mishnah differentiates whether you say neder or nedava. Money. The mafde ben we're asking ubasa duuki lukarameh daikin and hechik toni neder. First, we ask the question: who do we make a differentiate neder and dava? It's not like Rameh. It's not like Rameh. Not like Rabbi Yehuda. Then we say it's going like Rameh. Says, but how could it go like Rameh? Veina nearly. The Ran says he's rejecting their elochi kamar. If the Mishnah doesn't go like Reb Meir, but since he does it with sincerity, the kosher dover lasus kain the dover mikri. That's so it could go like Reb Yehuda. According to this, there's no difference between neder and nedava. Man tanu the shana be neder l'dava. I mean hochim shum the kushtin milsi. Aval ashas gufei dochi lei liidoch yisha lomar de lavre mehi v'lo shani bein neder l'dava metartza mastis and shapir. Elo I abrit Remeir. See, Remeir is so exacting. A neder, you never make a neder. With all the sincerity of your heart, Remeir says neder is unacceptable. Unacceptable. Heichi mikri neder, the korban nedova. Harikem shena neder roy l'ksherim yef shishikr nedova. Tomorrow says nedova nami dil vosid deitakol. Vavagav de omar harei zu dilma posha o ma'acher lohava yosim shol shugolim. Even though the Gemara says something else here, the Rana says he made delay bringing it. He says the animal should be a korban. He made the delay bringing through gold. The Gemara says somebody may benefit from it, right? That's the Gemara says dilma moal, right? The Gemara says kila azok in the Tanya. He goes omra azok shlomoal odom boloso. So you see, the takol is me'ilo, right? It doesn't say, because he made the lay not bring it for 3 regalim. The Ran's a little difficult. Kila zokein, im omal behema hamunachas bazoro, kinidvas ksherim. He had an animal by the sanctuary. He says, this animal should be kinidvas ksherim, not bekorban, shirik ksherim mivim behemton lazor, makdishno so kidel shoyino hilo, mivim chun lazoros. La bazor mamish. So he says, when it says they bring the chulin tarazor, it doesn't mean into the sanctuary. Lahavi chulin laz ela pes razor. Some more ask question. David, seems like eba kloma hech shem is not from the zero. So isfu lemechesh dum osli takolo. Or ask shemer atzarak lo garsinu sovelo. Hachbir shel chol neder shemitoch inyon zeh kol kach kamenosa ritzuyo. Lakamemo lemechesh tvol tekolo. Some more says oshem nozir tomei. She's chalim nos v'nidma b'meser sosa minyono maybe korban direm. Pochas yitzui olai mir loshin pachs kamayim. I was overtaken. He wanted me to forfeit the world that followed the desires of my eyes. Nazir lohazil Hashem sheniziruso l'shem shemayim. Mishum dosil alchet. We'll stop here. Just have a few more.